Hey guys, in this video we're going to answer the question, do you need a multivitamin? We might also answer the question why we both have muscle and strength shirts on. Before we get into that topic, guys, I encourage you to check out my new book called Massive Iron. It is linked below. It is a base building book for those of you in your first several years of training who want to improve their muscle and strength gains. So the topic of this video, we wanted to do a supplement series, and we thought we'd start off with, do you need a multivitamin? I'm going to share my opinion, and then Elliot's going to share his opinion. We're just completely unscripted. We don't know what each other is going to say. I'll start off by saying there's a lot of heated opinions about multivitamins. I've entered debates with guys who would say there's never any reason to take a multivitamin. My opinion is this. If you're an older individual, a multivitamin is a great backup plan. If you're an individual who lives a very stressful life, who can't get optimal sleep, maybe because of work or parenting or school, it's a great backup plan. If you're cutting, it's a great backup plan because you're reducing the amount of food you're taking in on a daily basis. So my opinion is for cutting, for stress, lack of sleep, aging, you can't eat as much as you normally would eat, or if you don't have access, you can't really spend money on a wide variety of foods, it's just not in your budget. A multivitamin is a very cost-efficient backup plan, so I believe at least for those types of individuals, it should be considered as a backup plan. For a lifter or an athlete, I think it's a necessity as a backup plan as well. You're training hard, you're busting your butt in the gym. The question is, why not? Why not? You're spending money on whey protein, you're spending money on pre-workouts, you're spending money on creatine, and what does it cost? 25 cents a day as a backup plan. It's not going to increase gains, but if you have those little bumps in the road, it might help smooth things out or normalize your daily nutrition. So for that reason, I say why not. Elliot, what do you think about multivitamins?
I would agree with most of what was said. I think a lot of the backlash against multivitamins in the recent months has been because of all those longitudinal studies that looked at people that took multivitamins, and the mortality rate was higher in people that, or it was lower, or no, it was higher, but they died at earlier ages. So people that took multivitamins basically were passing away at an earlier age than people that didn't take multivitamins. But those studies, there was a lot of flaws in those, and it's easy just to say, just to say that they all had flaws. But a lot of the research was just basically, just random surveys of people. So you can't really draw too much from that. And it's hard to just extrapolate and say that multivitamins, if you take them, you're going to die at an earlier age, because there's so much that goes into that. So anyways, I would have to agree with a lot of what Steve said. I think if you are, if you're if you're in a nutrient, deficit or cutting, it's a, you can't really go wrong. It's kind of a safe, guard against being deficient. Older people, maybe not of a, may have a lot of dietary restrictions. So why not just take a multivitamin to make sure you're covering all your bases? And then I was saying, I think if you're eating any diet that's sort of like dairy free, I would also, strongly recommend like a calcium supplement. And obviously there's a whole lot of specific supplements you would probably want to take depending on your diet. But I think just taking a multi-V is best, the best way to go, and it's affordable. If you're gonna, spend money on something, that's probably one of the top choices in my opinion.
Let's talk about quality before we go. This is something we were talking about before we got on video. Ellie, talk a little bit about quality of multivitamins and what you should look for in a multivitamin.
Well, definitely, first thing is you want to find a good company, and that can be.
Now, I'm going to interject here because bodybuilding supplements sometimes get a real bad rap. But if you compare a bodybuilding multivitamin to, say, like a Centrum or whatever, do you believe bodybuilding type of companies make superior products when it comes to multivitamins?
I would say so, just because Centrum has. I don't know if it was Centrum
or whatever.
One of the popular brands has had issues meeting the label claims on their products several times. And those companies tend to, they're going more for the demographic of just the general population, and not really athletes or lifters, or bodybuilders, or powerlifters, that type of stuff. So I would say bodybuilding companies in general, they have more, I guess, research-backed formulas, and they have more of what lifters specifically and athletes would need, and not just the general lay people. Somebody that's inactive or somebody that doesn't really work out much, they would have a different, vitamin requirement than somebody that's active in the gym 5 or 6 days a week.
In my opinion, when it comes to, the bodybuilding supplement industry compared to, most other supplement, the other companies in the supplement industry, is that, the supplement I've been doing this for 28 years, and it always seems to me that a lot of the bodybuilding supplement companies, not all of them obviously, but there's a greater chance that the bodybuilding supplement companies are going to have, formulas or blends or whatever based on some form of science or some form of latest research. And that's a generalized statement, obviously, but lifters are usually looking for specific things or specific dosages or specific whatever. I think in general the quality from bodybuilding companies, and again, it's a generalized statement, but in general I think the quality is better. That's just my opinion.
And I mean, a lot. A really popular product is Universal or Animal Nutrition's Animal Pack, and that's been popular for years now because it's like a complete spectrum of everything. It's got fish oil, all the vitamins, and it's got good doses of all those. It's got joint vitamins and minerals in it. So that's becoming a popular thing. It's kind of these vitamin packs that kind of give you an all-in-one supplement, and I don't see anything wrong with those.
I think they're about $1 a day or a little over $1 a day.
Yeah.
I believe Muscle Farm has the Iron Pack or the Arnold Pack or whatever it is now. And there's a couple other competitors out there now that are really, really good alternatives to Animal Pack. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments for me or Elliot, drop them below in the comments section. We'd be glad to help you out. If you have any video suggestions, or if you just want to send us hate mail, we'd accept that too. We won't get angry if you do so. Leave a comment below, guys. We'd love to hear what you have to say. Again, please check out my book, Massive Iron. I put over a year into writing it, and I would appreciate if you would check it out. So, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.